Guys, we rehearsed this. It's quack. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here on the Feed the Beast Infinity server, and I'm going to be a little sneaky. See? One eye. Sneaky. Gonna do a little bit of work here on the Blood Magic Altar. Got a little bit of time that I figured I need to upgrade it because getting the blood is kind of slow with the Cursed Earth, and unfortunately creepers tend to explode as they're fighting, I think probably witches, and that's blowing up some of the glass on the top. So time to get a different mob to feed my altar. It's a bit noisy here because I have a whole bunch of chickens who are pooping out eggs, I can see. I am looking to kill me a whole bunch of chickens, and so I tossed a bunch of eggs down in there as my first attempt. I now have my sword. I am looking for a chicken soul. Now, I'm not looking for these souls from Practicalities. I'm looking for the Draconic Evolution soul, which is pretty rare. But we'll see what we get from these guys. 3, 2, 1, death! That's a lot of death. And it's much, much quieter. And no soul. Yeah, it's pretty rare, so unfortunately I'm going to have to try another method, which I think might work just as well, but it's just going to take a little bit longer. So this is my second method of getting the soul that I want. I came over here, removed all the witch and wither skeleton spawners out of here, the safari nets out of there, and it's all chickens all the time, using my Sword of the Wyvern, which should be chopping them up nicely, and it's cranking out a lot of these souls, which are the wrong souls, and lots of feathers, which, no, I don't want them to go in there, lots of feathers, which I don't care about, and we're getting lots and lots and lots of, oh, here's another trophy, lots and lots of stuff here, but so far, no souls. I will keep trying. Actually, I don't want any of these. And I finally got my soul. So if we take a look at my inventory, right there, there's the soul. And to give you an idea as to how long that took, it took a little bit of chicken death. So, yes, it did indeed take quite a while. But the good news is now I have chicken for days, which is very nice, considering that I only had 3 pork chops left, so now I actually am out of room for the chicken. But the other thing that's very interesting, that's on fire. That little chunk of oil is on fire. There was a lightning storm a while back. It struck it, and it's forever burning. Okay, now to use my chicken soul. Since I got a bunch of these chicken trophies, I decided to stick one right here, and a few in Rheinwick's base. And one of the interesting things, you right click it and it clucks, and occasionally it'll give you an egg, which is kind of fun. I still think the skeleton one is more fun because it shoots those arrows up. Yeah, that's a few arrows. Oh well. Which one makes you go black? The screen just goes dark. The gas sounds really nasty. You know, fun stuff like that. But done a few changes to my Blood Magic Altar. Did you hear that? That's the sound of death. I have a bunch of these augmented capacity blocks in place. I think, let's see, there's 12 here, another 4 around on the next layer. So that makes a total of 16. But what's fun is I have all the blood I pretty much need because I'm killing chickens. Yes, I'm very silly and killing chickens. There are 5 spawners in there. Yeah, 5 spawners. I used the Draconic Evolution to convert 5 spawners I found into chicken spawners by getting 5 chicken souls. Yeah, it took a while. But after I got the first one, it was faster for the other 4, which was nice because that's a lot. Yo, bro. And Now I have more chicken than I ever need. Rhino came in the other day, was going and sucked up a whole bunch of chicken, and now she's got all the chicken she needs too. But this is working really well. It's working well. I added some ruby and some amber here underneath these two to make it look good. Still pondering what to put here because it's going to be a purple gem, and there are no purple gemstones. If we had amethysts, that would be really cool, but we don't. I've also been coming in here and tossing blood into my network. Oh, my network is now full, so let me pull that back and let this start filling up. See, it's filling up. It's not extremely fast, but it is certainly faster than the mob farm that I had underneath there, and no longer blowing up. I need to get me a bunch of these imbued slates. I think I need one more imbued, and then I will make them demonic, and I'm going to upgrade these augmented capacity tiles so that they are the upgraded version, which should give me more. If I look at my altar again, it can currently hold 42,000 blood points, life points in there, and that's very nice. Here, let's grab this guy and do a quick upgrade. Upgrade. So yeah, I'm gonna be letting a lot of these chickens die. That's just loud, isn't it? All right, stop being so loud. But yeah, it's working. Blood from chickens. I should change my name to Colonel Sanders, I think. Oh man, I've got imbued slates. I've got the 16 I need. I need 16 of these demonic slates. That's 15,000 blood each. Oh, that's going to take forever. But what I am going to be able to do is use this. Let's see. I need... No, I don't want those. I'm looking for superior capacity, which means I need a demonic slate for each. So that's 16 times 15,000. Ugh. That's a lot of blood. And got enough there, so let's get our first one going. This is gonna take a bit. Sorry, chickens. I'm gonna need your blood. I'm back where I started the episode, on top of this pillar, but there's been a little bit of progress. Let's take a quick look. For one thing, I now have the beacons lit. They don't actually have any powers running on them, but you know, that doesn't really matter. But I decided to use cobalt as the base, because that's kind of cool looking. I figured it matched nicely there. I also figured what I could use as far as the base for these pillars, because they're going to be a purplish color, and so I found, yeah, the manilinium is a nice purple, so let's go with that. Got all the way to tier 5 altar now. Got a whole bunch of these superior capacity runes here in place. I figured it's a good way to boost up what we've got, and upgraded my my orb. So now I've got 1,000,000 life points in my network. Plus, if we look at the network here, it's 300,000 life points in the altar itself, and it's completely full. The chickens, the poor chickens. I decided to kind of shove them to the center, so I ringed the area with these fans, and does a pretty good job of shoving them. You know, there's a few when they run off to the side, but that's just the way it goes. And down here, I figured, you know, all that chicken and feathers going to waste, so in the little bit I've been messing with this, 352 stacks of chickens. That's a lot of chickens. I really don't care about the feathers, but they're there. This, it has a vacuum hopper. Whee! Alright, let's go back underneath here and not get blown up. There's a vacuum hopper underneath here that's pulling the stuff in. And anything that doesn't match, which I don't think there really is, but overflow will go into the trash can and go away. I put these redstone blocks here, these covers, because occasionally chickens would fall through the gaps around the vacuum hopper. And I thought that was just kind of strange, but okay. And with so many updated runes of sacrifice in here, I'm getting quite a lot of blood quite quickly, and so I'm not sure what more I need to do. I could put some more runes of sacrifice around here. Got this nice little pattern of, 2 of the capacity, and then 3 of the capacity, then 4 of the capacity, and I could, we've got the 3 of the sacrifice, 4 of the sacrifice. I could have 5 of the sacrifice here just to keep the pattern going. Oh, but then what? What else do I want to put on here? I'm not sure. I could set this up and start pumping the blood into a barrel just to store it, but I'm not finding that I really need much at this point. It's producing fast enough. I'm just hunky-dory because, we got a lot of chickens here and they're producing a lot of blood thanks to the updated sacrifice runes. So it's working pretty nicely. I've got plenty of good stuff here. I've been able to produce a lot of the slates that I needed. Yeah, it's working pretty fast. In fact, I dumped a whole stack of slates of stone to be processed, and it just processed, and the altar was able to keep up with the chickens down below. So the big question then is, now what? I think next I need to get another higher tier orb. Well, to do that, I need to kill an elemental, which means I need to get a place to summon them, which means I need to do some alchemy. So that's a bunch of stuff. But it's been pretty fun. I've been having lots of fun, and if anybody on the server needs chicken, there's plenty of it down there. This has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on the Feed the Beast Infinity server, saying thanks for watching. Bye!